Today we're gonna try out Easy Bomb's Birria bombs. Not a bath bomb, a Birria bomb.
How you feeling?
It's hot, but it smells so good.
I mean, honestly, they're both really close. I have a preference.
Yummy. Welcome back to Shaun's kitchen. Mindy's smiling behind the camera. For today, we're gonna try out, I've been wanting to try these Easy Bomb's Birria bombs, which is an all-in-one seasoning spice for birria tacos. And we're gonna try it out against our family recipe for tacos and see which one we like better. So I have two roasts here. One's about 3 pounds, one's about 3.5 pounds. And one of these birria bombs will go up to 4 pounds. So I'm gonna stick that with that one. But when we're creating our rub, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a teaspoon of salt, and I doubled it, one for each of these roasts. A teaspoon of garlic powder, so 2 teaspoons, one for each again there. And 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And here I have a half a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm gonna mix that all together and create this rub. Now we're gonna take about a tablespoon of olive oil per roast and just kind of coat it so that you have some kind of binder for your rub. You can find this olive oil spritzer on Amazon. I love it. Now we're just gonna grab our rub and just sprinkle it generously. This is just for the searing part. Now I've got the roast out here and we're gonna do a sear on all edges and sides to make sure that it keeps all the juices on the inside for the beginning of the crock pot portion. So I turn my grill up on high and just throw it on the grill and just let that sear for a second. And we'll flip it on its sides and edges and just for a few minutes. The edges, I kind of tip it up like this, grilling, and the heat of Texas is pretty rough. Any indication how hot it is out here? Look at my face. For the Birria bomb, Birria bomb, I'm gonna put the bigger roast at 3.5 pounds inside the bigger crock pot, and it's just 3 ingredients: your roast, a bomb, and 4 cups of water. It will deliver a deep, complex notes of chili, spices, herbs for an irresistible birria that tastes very good. Kind of looks like, you know those Smarties suckers? Can you see that?
It looks like a bath bomb.
I said Smartie suckers. Mindy says it looks like a bath bomb.
It's a bath bomb. Every girl on the planet's gonna know
Guys,
that's
you know what a
bath
Smartie
bomb.
sucker looks like, you know? So 1 bath bomb, not a bath bomb. A Birria bomb goes inside with this roast. With 4 cups of water. And then we're gonna turn over here and we're gonna set it at low and cook it overnight.
This is the first time we're trying the Birria bomb too. Did you
Yeah, and
already
I'm
say
excited about it because my family doesn't like spicy food. Not that Birria is super spicy, but it does have several different pepper notes in it. The only peppers we're putting in this family recipe is just pepperoncinis. These are pretty mild, almost kind of a pickled pepper flavor. Now we're gonna take the smaller roast, the 3-pound roast, and we're gonna stick in here. For 3 pounds of meat, we're gonna have about a half a cup of onions. These are just chopped onions. And actually, you can't go wrong if you put more onions in. Put as many as you want because they really render down into a really yummy flavor. This is about a half cup if they were minced. We don't mince them, we put them in whole so that you can remove them if you'd like. I did cut off the tips because sometimes the peppers dissolve down and then you have tips in your meat and they're hard to find. And then you're chewing and all of a sudden you pull out a tip, one of those tops of a pepper. 3 cups of beef bone broth. That's gonna be the majority of your liquid right there.
My mouth is already watering.
Yeah, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Say that, Mindy.
Worcestershire sauce. I can't say it.
Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how they say it.
Worcestershire
2
sauce.
tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Again, you can add or remove based to taste, however you like your garlic levels in your food. Oh, we're gonna forget the secret seasonings. We have au jus gravy, 1 packet, and we have Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning packet. We mix it over the top here, and the same thing with our ranch packet. Just give it a little bit of mix here.
For the record, my money is on this one because I don't know how that bomb, that tiny little thing we just saw, could taste better than what's going on in this crock pot.
I have faith in it.
Look at the difference, people. Versus
I think you'll be surprised.
this one. Even when that dissolves, no way.
This one's a homemade one.
This one
but it's not
looks
really
so
it's not really a
good.
birria because it doesn't have very many peppers in it. Birria comes from the Jalisco region of Mexico, and it traditionally is called it's like a leftover. It means leftover or pithy or just kind of remnants. Usually because beef and pork was super expensive, they would use goat. The goat was a tougher meat, a less desired meat, and so they would cook them with all of these herbs and spices, particularly peppers, to be able to give it and slow roast them, which would really break down the meat so it was really tender, and they would make tacos out of it. That's why they're called birria. It actually means like leftovers, surprisingly. So both of these recipes, traditionally you would cook it for about 8 to 10 hours on low, depending upon how tender you want the meat to be. I usually do this at night, so it cooks through the night so that I can do it by midday and start cooking the tacos portion of the recipe. Good morning, it's 7:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna show you, this is the family recipe birria roast, and it's ready to shred. It smells so good. And this one over here is the birria bomb. Can you see that? It smells really good too. Definitely different because you can tell a lot more of the pepper scents kind of aromas in it. And it's ready to shred. You can see the peppers, they have not totally rendered down, so they just float to the side and add flavor, but you're gonna grab the roast and just shred it. See how tender that is? Ooh, that looks so good. All the way through the roast, just to get those protein strands separated so they can become even more tender. Just a couple more hours, again at low. Here's the other birria. It's got a rich color to it, almost an orangey color. And just separate that tender roast again for a couple more hours. We're ready to cook now on our Blackstone. I have everything preheated. I am using the Guerrero brand Mexican style. It's actually a Mexican brand of tortillas because they don't break up as much. And then I also have a Mexican blend of shredded cheese here. I'm gonna squirt a little bit of oil on here just for good measure. Now I'm gonna grab one of these tortillas and a little bit of cheese. And I'm just gonna move the cheese just in a little pattern just like this right here. And I'm gonna go to the actual birria, the birria bomb, and I'm gonna dip the tortilla inside that juice and just set it on top there. Then I come to the birria meat and I'll come and just lay that right here in the taco. You know, a decent amount, not a ton. You don't want it to be too hard to bite. And then I grab cheese and just put all over it. And you can cheese it as much as you want. Now I'm gonna go to the family recipe birria and do the exact same thing. The cheese on the bottom just helps give it a little bit better crunch to it. Ooh, it is hot out, 100 degrees out here, and I'm cooking over a Blackstone. Well, this one's ready. I can take it and just fold it over, just like that. Same thing with this one right here. So there's the birria, here's the family version. I had to go out a fan because it's 100 degrees outside and this is about 250 right here. It's about 300 degrees all in your face right here. But I'm gonna go ahead now and do each set of tacos and then we'll show you what they look like when they're done.
How you feeling?
It's hot. It smells so good. And now that the tacos are done, we're gonna make a fresh mango salsa and a fresh guacamole. We're gonna start first with 3 cups of diced mangoes, 1 medium red pepper. Now this is a new pepper, I think it's called a hula pepper that we get at H-E-B. It's a mix between an orange and a red and it's very delicious. And we're gonna add 1/2 cup of red onion, which we have right here. We have a 1/4 cup of chopped minced cilantro, diced minced jalapeno. Now my family doesn't really love jalapeno except for me, so we put less than this. So normally we would put this much in, but I'm only gonna put in maybe that much right there. It's whatever you guys want, heat-wise. Then 1 large lime, and just squeeze and go back and forth, just like this. And then we have 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This is again to taste, whatever you guys want. It's always better to start with less and add more than it is to put too much and then regret it. Then you just mix it around and let it sit. Look how yummy that looks. This is Mindy's favorite on these tacos. We've got our 4 to 6 avocados, and these are the pits. We keep the pits, but we're gonna remove them for now because we'll put them in after, because putting the pit in after prevents your guacamole from turning brown. We're gonna put in about a cup of diced tomatoes. This is 1.5 cups, so I'll do 2/3 of this. And we need about a 1/2 cup of diced red onion, then 1/4 a cup of minced diced cilantro, 2 limes. You can get all the juice out of this. Mindy really loves limey avocados, so we do extra lime. That's why we do 2. Your recipe really only needs 1. Let's see, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna do about 1 teaspoon of garlic, which is 1 or 2 cloves. We're just gonna mix that all together and mash it all up. It's an avocado mash. So there we have it. Here's our trays of birria tacos. This is our birria from the Birria bong. These are our tacos from the family recipe, which is actually a recipe from one of Brooklyn's friends several years ago. And then we put them together to these plates here with mango salsa and guacamole. And then the great thing about birria is you dip your taco into the birria. Oh, it's so good. Here we are. This is the moment where we're gonna figure out which one's the best, or if they're all really
Excited.
good. Okay, go ahead. I prepared each one of you a plate. This is how I eat mine too, if I'm not dipping it in the juice.
Both are great.
Yeah?
Salsas, 10 out of 10.
I have a preference.
Yeah?
I do too.
This was my preference. I think that's the Americanized version.
Yeah.
This is the Birria bomb.
No.
Nope, they're reversed.
Reverse.
No.
You like
Yes.
the Birria bomb, Mindy. The darker one.
Wait,
is
that
the
was
Birria
this
bomb.
one. That was this one for
No,
me.
the one that's like pinky.
Yeah.
No,
The dark one is the family version.
I
That's
prefer
the one I liked.
I preferred
You
yours.
both
I like the family version.
Mindy!
Mindy
us
likes
out.
the Birria bomb.
That's I like the flavor of the meat better on your version.
If there's not that much of a difference, then they're both really good.
Yeah. If you don't have like the time or you don't want to spend the time making it, like that's a great option. Like the bomb.
I was gonna say, it's like one's easier, I'm sure.
Oh no, I gotta try again.
She's like, I just
She's
want to eat the whole
so
thing.
sharp.
Wait,
She's just trying to eat it.
there's a whole
whole
tray.
tray.
We can go, keep going.
I mean, honestly, they're both really close. However, I will addendum with time, maybe Birria bomb, cleanliness of ingredients, maybe homemade.
Can't go wrong with homemade.
Not wrong.
That's my vote too.
This is traditionally how you eat birria tacos. You dip it in, and then you take a bite. That's good. Yummy. There you have it. That's how we cook our birria tacos with a new twist with a birria bomb. And these guys are not complaining at all. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. You can do that down below and watch more videos. I have other cooking videos on the channel you can watch by clicking over here. Bye everyone.